Wrapping up our spotlight on Birch Tree Communities by talking to the CEO, Dr. Brad Holloway. Thank you so much for joining me in the studio.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I get to go and visit you in your office and do segments with you there, which is always fun, but it's great to have you here as well. So Birch Tree, of course, is a unique organization with this community-based approach to mental health. Explain exactly what you mean by that.
Well, first of all, it's the staff that you just interviewed in these last two segments is what really makes Birch. I can tell you. So, they say a good leader is only as good as his staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got awesome staff, as you can tell. So, Birch is unique in that what we've talked about is therapeutic communities. We're the largest. There are a couple of other agencies in the state that provide what we call therapeutic communities as a service, but Birch is the only one that has the number of members and the number of different group homes in a transitional type setting. There's another big therapeutic communities program that's a secure unit that's pretty much for court-ordered folks. We have almost 400 members that we serve in different group homes, and our goal obviously is to help them progress from the lowest level of care, as Christy was talking about earlier, out to a more transitional group home setting, out into the workplace. So that's unique in that we're pretty much the only provider that does that full continuum of care from the beginning to the end.
You work very closely with the Arkansas State Hospital. Talk a little bit about that relationship there.
Absolutely. So the Arkansas State Hospital, as most people in the mental health field know, there's overcrowding there. They're really trying to get people moved out of the state hospital. A lot big forensic population there. Birch Tree Community serves as kind of a satellite to the Arkansas State Hospital. We get lots of referrals from them because people, members that are admitted there to the state hospital, after a while, when they are ready, according to their doctors and their staff, they will make referrals to us, and they feel like they're ready for a step down from the state hospital secure unit, and then we will review those. And as they talked about, and so our relationship with the state hospital is it's very important to Birch, it's very important to them, and we make a really good team.
Birch Tree Communities is expanding, which is very, very exciting. What are your future plans?
Okay, so we actually, it got pushed back a little bit, but sometime next month we will be opening another 16-bed unit, which is a secure unit in Greenbrier. And that's all staffed and about ready to go. And then, I make a pledge to our board every quarter to have some type of theme, some type of focus. We may focus on we always focus on members, but then maybe, staff, maybe work shortage, that kind of thing. But we really have been focusing on facilities and upgrading facilities. And we've got some plans to, we purchase some land. We'll release that at some point coming up when it's all official, but to build a brand new program center and group homes, and then upgrade all of our other sites as time goes on. We've got a new facility about to break ground in Clarksville. So we actually have two separate programs in Clarksville and hoping to bring all those together as one. I just went to the city council meeting this past week on Monday night and got that approved for zoning, and so we're about ready to break ground there. So
wow.
Excited about all of that.
Yeah, the vision is very, very bright long term for Birch Tree. Of course, for people who want to know more information about what you do and the mission that y'all offer, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, so of course, from the referral standpoint, you've kind of already talked about, the websites, but you can also go there and look for job opportunities. We're a lot better off than we used to be, which is a good thing on work shortage. Birch is a great place to work, and we're not losing near as many people, so that's a good thing. So the retention is better. But there's always openings. Weekends, overnights. We're a 24/7 program, so we always need staff. We made a big effort to recruit staff, and so. Go to the website and look and see what's open and contact us. Or if it's about a referral, Sarah talked a little bit about how to reach us about, a family member or someone else that might be appropriate for Birch.
Perfect. I'm so excited for you and the expansion and the work that y'all are doing there. Dr. Holloway, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.